Ever notice how quiet moments feel different? Scientists are uncovering a hidden process. We'll reveal how just 60 seconds of silence triggers a cascade of changes. Pause, slight zoom, and why it's more vital than you think. Ever notice how quiet moments feel different? Scientists are uncovering a hidden process. We'll reveal how just 60 seconds of silence triggers a cascade of changes. Pause, slight zoom, and why it's more vital than you think. Okay, let's dive in. We live in a world saturated with noise. Constant notifications, endless scrolling, even background music, it's relentless. But what if I told you that your brain isn't just tolerating this chaos, it's actively suffering from it? According to a 2018 study by Microsoft, the average human attention span has dropped from 12 seconds in 2000 to just 8 seconds today. That's less than a goldfish. Seriously. Goldfish have longer attention spans. But there's a surprisingly simple antidote, and it's something we're all capable of doing right now. It's silence. Our brains aren't designed to constantly process sensory overload. They need downtime, moments to decompress and consolidate information. And the fascinating thing is, those moments don't require meditation retreats or complicated breathing exercises. Just 60 seconds of pure, undisturbed silence can make a significant difference. Now, the first revelation: why does silence do this? It all comes down to something called the default mode network, or DMN. Neuroscientist Marcus Raichle at Washington University in St. Louis, back in 2001, first identified this network. It's a collection of brain regions that are surprisingly active when we're not focused on a specific task. When you're actively engaged, solving a problem, watching a video, even having a conversation, these areas quiet down. But when you stop, when you're letting your mind wander, the DMN kicks in. Think of it like this: your brain is a computer. When you're running applications, the processor is working hard. But when you close all the programs and let the system idle, it performs maintenance, defragments the hard drive, and organizes files. The DMN does something similar. It's a vital part of memory consolidation, creativity, and even self-reflection. It's when you have those aha moments, when you solve problems subconsciously, when you process emotions. But here's the thing: constant noise and stimulation suppress the DMN. It's like trying to defragment a hard drive while it's running 20 different programs. It just can't happen efficiently. The consequences are more than just feeling scattered and unfocused. A 2017 study published in Current Biology found that consistent disruption of the DMN can lead to increased anxiety, decreased empathy, and even a reduced ability to recall memories. So, we know silence allows the DMN to function properly. We know it's vital for mental well-being. But that's not the strangest part. What's truly remarkable is how silence interacts with our brains at a cellular level. Researchers at the Institute of Neurological Sciences in Buenos Aires, Argentina, led by Dr. Javier Mazón, have been investigating the effects of silence on brain cells. They discovered that silence triggers a process called neurogenesis, the creation of new neurons, in the hippocampus, a region of the brain critical for learning and memory. This isn't just theoretical. Mazón's team observed an actual increase in the birth of new brain cells after just a few minutes of quiet. Now, neurogenesis was previously thought to be severely limited in adults. It was something that primarily happened during childhood. But Dr. Mazón's work suggests that we have the capacity to generate new brain cells throughout our lives, and that silence is a powerful catalyst. It's like giving your brain a much-needed reboot, a chance to refresh and rebuild. Consider this: our brains are constantly battling against entropy, the natural tendency towards disorder. Noise and stress accelerate this process. Silence, however, acts as a restorative force, creating an environment where order can be re-established and new growth can occur. But that's not the strangest part. It gets even deeper. The effects of silence extend beyond just neurogenesis and DMN activation. A fascinating study conducted by Dr. Yoshio Nishijo at Kyoto University in Japan, and published in PLOS One in 2018, showed that periods of silence also stimulate the release of adenosine in the brain. Adenosine is a neuromodulator, a chemical messenger that regulates the activity of neurons. It's often associated with sleepiness, but in this context, it's doing something far more intriguing. Adenosine acts like a brake on brain activity. It helps to dampen excessive neuronal firing, preventing burnout and promoting a sense of calm. Importantly, adenosine also enhances the effects of the default mode network. It facilitates deeper introspection and allows for more nuanced processing of thoughts and emotions. So, silence isn't just about stopping things, it's about creating the perfect conditions for other crucial brain processes to flourish. Think about it like tuning an instrument. Constant noise is like a string vibrating wildly out of tune. Silence is the moment you stop the vibration, allowing you to make precise adjustments, bringing it back into harmony. Now, you might be thinking, okay, 60 seconds. That doesn't seem like much. And you're right. It's not a magic cure for everything. But consistency is key. Just like exercise, the benefits of silence accumulate over time. Regularly incorporating short periods of quiet into your day, whether it's during your commute, before a meeting, or even just before bed, can have a profound impact on your cognitive function and emotional well-being. But that's not the strangest part. The implications of these findings are extending far beyond individual well-being and into the realms of education and productivity. Several schools are now experimenting with silent minutes during the school day to combat the rising rates of anxiety and ADHD in students. One pilot program at a high school in California, led by Principal Sarah Jones, saw a 20% decrease in student disciplinary incidents and a reported increase in student focus and engagement after just 1 week of incorporating these silent minutes. Companies are also starting to take notice. Productivity consultants are advising businesses to encourage short periods of silence for employees, recognizing the potential for increased creativity and reduced burnout. And the truly astonishing part? These benefits are being observed even in individuals who initially resist the idea of silence. People who are accustomed to constant stimulation often find the first few seconds of quiet to be uncomfortable, even unsettling. But with practice, they begin to appreciate the profound sense of clarity and calm that silence provides. So, how do you integrate these 60 seconds into your life? It's surprisingly simple. Find a quiet place, close your eyes if you like, and just listen. Listen to your breath, listen to the subtle sounds around you, listen to the quiet within. Don't try to think about anything specific. Just be present in the moment. Resist the urge to reach for your phone or start planning your next task. Just be. We've explored the science behind why your brain needs silence. We've looked at the default mode network, neurogenesis, and adenosine. We've seen how 60 seconds of quiet can reset your brain, improve your focus, and even foster creativity. It's a powerful tool, available to all of us, right now. The world keeps getting louder. Demands on our attention are only going to increase. It's easy to get caught up in the whirlwind, to feel overwhelmed and drained. But remember this, within you lies the capacity to find stillness, to create a sanctuary of calm amidst the chaos. Consider this, the most powerful technology you own isn't a smartphone or a laptop. It's your own brain, and its ability to heal and regenerate. And the simplest, most accessible key to unlocking that potential? 60 seconds of silence. What if, for a moment, you just stopped not to escape, but to truly see? What would you notice?